St. Johns County decides against new ordinance for e-bikes, will enforce state laws already in place. After weeks of discussions, St. Johns County commissioners have decided not to adopt stricter local rules for e-bike riders, opting instead for a resolution encouraging safety and education. The proposed regulations would have banned e-bikes on unincorporated county roads and sidewalks before sunrise and after sunset, and limited their speed to 10 miles per hour on pedestrian paths. Riders would have also been required to install turn signals and horns on their bikes. But during Tuesday's meeting, commissioners backed away from those changes, citing enforcement challenges for the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. Adding chasing e-bikers around, I can only imagine the nightmare that's going to be, said Commissioner Clay Murphy. Commissioners acknowledged recent concern after 2 e-bike crashes involving children earlier this month, but ultimately agreed that education, not enforcement, is the better solution. There are already rules of the road, said Commissioner Sarah Arnold. It comes down to a parenting issue, and I'd like to see alternative solutions instead of more laws we can't enforce. Arnold added she'd support additional funding for the sheriff's office to expand e-bike safety outreach across the community. The vote leaves existing state e-bike regulations in place, while the county ramps up public education efforts instead of enacting new local laws. It's almost like the commissioners watch our show.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds exactly like what the sheriff said on our show. Yeah. So I'm sure he was saying it other places, but we're taking credit.
Yeah, we will. Why not?
We're taking,
it was here.
Thanks, Sheriff.
We've got the video.
Yeah. we got the shorts and the YouTube and everything.
Exactly. So, I mean, this is kind of like what we talked about. We talked about, there are laws in place already, public education efforts, parents taking accountability for their kids and keeping them off of these things would be the route that we all discussed.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best way to move forward at this time. Yeah,
I mean, it was what they had in place, and I appreciate them looking at it and coming to the right conclusion. What we have in place is, probably what is best for them to be able to enforce. I felt like the new law would have the Karens out there going, he's not wearing a helmet. I can just see the neighborhood, that HOA crowd, that no one,
the retiree that just wants to talk to someone, sits there with their binoculars.
Yeah, that just learned how to use their camera phone, and
Yeah.
So no. I hope I never have to go back to an HOA, but I can just see. This one's a CDD and HOA, so it's got the double whammy on it.
Yeah, it does.
With Nocatee, so good job coming up with it. That's good governing. So.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the answer is not to just add another law. Sometimes it's to actually pay attention to the existing laws.
Yep,
so,
and parents put it on the parents, and I like the Sarah Arnold, Commissioner Arnold saying the education portion of it that could help, but I don't know. Nothing really helped me at 14.
What did help at 14?
Not much. Not much at all. Yeah, near deaths sometimes helped.
Yeah, on occasion.
There was a couple of them, but I still kept having near death experiences.
Yeah.
Not my fault. It was Chris Carroll's fault.
Exactly.
He's calling you out.
Nice. All right, St.